Hi guys, Jay here with Chic and Nerdy. This is my very first plan with me ever. We're planning for the week of September 3rd through the 9th. I'm doing this in a voiceover because my roommates don't know how to be quiet. I love them anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and white out everything off camera and then we'll get started. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. We're going to start going day by day. There aren't a lot of plans for this week, so it is pretty much going to be a bare bones plan with me. The big thing on Monday is that I get the day off because it's Labor Day. Normally, I keep track of my work hours on my sidebar, which I will be doing for this week. But there was also this really cute day off flag in the kit, which I'll show you in just a second. There it is. So I wanted to use that to kind of mark on the day that I don't have work. And then I'll put whatever else happens that day below. There's a good likelihood we'll be traveling just because it's a long weekend. But yeah. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cutting tool and I'm going to cut my heart checklist down. I find that having 6 heart checklists is a little bit overwhelming for me, so I cut it down to 3. And this is actually the first time using my slice tool. I think I'm going to go back to scissors for cutting the heart checklist in half just because I'm terrible at the slice tool. But it'll help when I want to cut washi or something like that. So I'm just going to put down the 3 heart checklist. And that's really it for Monday. Again, we'll probably be traveling home. We might go see my husband's mother. So moving on to Tuesday, again, I'm going to take a 3 heart checklist and put it down. I actually won't need it. You'll see me remove it later on. Currently in my planning, I use a 3 heart checklist on Tuesday and not on Thursday. But with my new school schedule this fall, I will need a checklist on Thursday and not Tuesday because we moved our D&D game from Thursdays to Tuesdays. So that heart checklist will be going away, and there's really not much else that I put on Tuesday. Next is Wednesday, again with a 3 heart checklist. I also have class on this day, so I pulled out these class labels that you can see in the corner there from Paper Crown Planner. I love her shop. She was actually one of the first shops I ever purchased stickers from. So I'm going to put down my class. I won't have class on Monday because of Labor Day, but I will have class the following weeks. I was going to use that blue color, that bluish purple, but when I got up there, it really didn't match. So I went back and I chose the light pink, which is a nice in between the pink and like the beige color. So I'm just going to put that down. And then we'll move on to Thursday. On Thursday, I also have class. I don't remember what class it is right now, but I do remember that I have class. College algebra. That's right. I have college algebra on Thursdays. It was supposed to be on Tuesdays, but they changed it last minute to Thursdays. And this is when I realize I don't need the heart checklist on Tuesdays. Because we have D&D, it kind of takes up the whole evening, and I find that nothing I ever really put down on those days gets done. Because we play pretty much from the time I get home until it's time to go to bed. So I take that 3 heart checklist off. I do need one on Thursdays though. So I'm gonna go ahead and terribly cut this. I go completely sideways. One day, maybe, I'll cut a straight line, but that day is not today. So I'm just gonna put this down over the class label. And there's really no rhyme or reason to how I put my heart checklist in. They're just where I think they look good. And I'm going to go ahead and cut a 3 heart checklist for Friday. I will not have class on Friday. I actually don't have anything planned for Friday other than spa night, which is my self-care night. So my checklist is generally... My husband is in the background being a dork. Sorry. My checklist is generally dedicated to that spa night. He's coming closer and dancing. This is where I've laid my affections. Anyways, that 3 heart checklist is dedicated to the spa night, like I said. I usually use it for my hair treatment, my face mask, and my shower. Next, I'm going to put down my ombre heart checklist. I use this on Sundays for my chores that I do every week. I like to kind of have them listed out so I don't forget one, which I have a tendency to do if I don't write it down. And I excessively put pressure on it. I haven't quite found my sticker paper heaven quite yet, so this sticker paper has a tendency to curl up and come up at the edges. I'm almost done with this pack though, so I will be choosing a different kind of sticker paper next. So yeah, that's pretty much the week. There are a few things that I forgot that I will put down after I do the sidebar, but nothing really big. Nothing exciting anyways. It's mostly adult stuff. I do put down a full box for my spa night. Usually I do that because it takes up so much time. I do generally dedicate the entire evening to it. So it deserves its own full box, I guess. I do put down a sticker from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo that I'm looking for right now through my collection that is not organized in any way, shape, or form. If you know how I could organize my stickers, please leave a comment down below. I'm really open to anything. It's just I haven't found something that'll work yet other than keeping them in the cellos and stacking them up, which drives my twin brother crazy. So I do use this little emoji from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. It has the little razor you'll see in a second. Here it is. Focus camera. There we go. Nope. Yep, there we go. So I just put that down in the little corner there. I do like to use character stickers. I usually use them more in my memory planning, which I plan to show you as well. I plan to post the bare bones planning at the beginning of the week and then the memory planning by the end of the week. So I'll probably post my plan with me's generally on Mondays and then my back planning on Sundays. Or maybe vice versa. I haven't decided which. This is all new to me, so we'll see how the schedule falls out as we go along. So this is kind of what the week looks like. We're going to move on to the sidebar next. I can't find the top to my slice tool, so I'm a little bit thrown off. But we're going to move on to the sidebar. I do use a full box over the quote box at the top, and I pull it up a little bit more than where that quote box is, a little bit more towards the flag at the top, because I like to have a little bit more room on my sidebar since I do keep track of so much there. First up, we're going to use a header. It says work. This is where I keep track of my work hours. We kind of have a flex shift at work, so I like to keep track of when I get there and when I leave, just so I'm not leaving early most of the time or arriving late. It kind of keeps me responsible for those hours. And I do just put down the weekly box in the same color because I thought it was pretty. Usually I do a different color, but this week that pink is just so cute. Next, we put down a little things header. I use these for my habit trackers. I use 2 habit trackers, one for my morning beauty routine and one for my evening beauty routine, which I am absolutely terrible at doing. I keep thinking if I put it in my habit trackers, then I'll do it. But that is rarely the case. I'm getting better at it. I'm doing pretty good this week, but I have monthly habit trackers, about 4 of them, that I use on my monthly notes page, where I keep track of my medication and a bunch of other things. But my beauty routines are my weeklies. Next, I'm going to do another header. This one just says important because there wasn't a school header. This is where I keep track of my schoolwork, all the assignments that are due, and the reading that I need to get done. I found in the summer semester that if I wrote it all down and looked at it every day, then there was less likelihood of a chance that I would procrastinate and do it all at the last second or forget about it entirely, which I've been guilty of in the past. Now you can't see it because it's off frame, and I apologize for that, but there is a little bit of space left. You can see one line at the very bottom. And this kit comes with these cute little bow strips, which I'll use to take up space in my memory planning, but I use one at the very bottom just to cover up that last line from the sidebar. And you'll see it when I realize, there we go. There it is. It's super cute. It's kind of glittery. Super adorable. So that's really it. All that's left is the deco at the top, which I'm going to talk through this time. I want to kind of explain what I plan to do here. I've decided to eat up some of my spare time and to share this hobby that I love so much, and that I'm going to start recording my plan with me's and publishing them, obviously. I'm also planning to do get ready with me's, maybe as motivation to actually, do my makeup and my hair occasionally. Married life is fun, y'all. You fall into the habit of not actually doing that anymore. Oh, I did forget a few things as I was planning, as I'm recording this. My bills, I did need to put my bills in. On the 3rd, rent is due. We usually pay it on the 1st, but I always mark it on the 3rd. And then on the 8th, my credit card payment is due. I have a tendency to forget about my credit card payment, so I always put it in my planner. It helps me because they send out the reminder for that like 6 weeks early. It's ridiculous. And next I'm putting down an Etsy little icon for $2 Tuesday, which I also forget is happening all the time. And I use so many character stickers, I need to not forget that that's happening. Last but not least is the Hello Weekend banner. I put that down at the bottom just so it doesn't take up any space on the weekends. I don't usually put things down in the washi, so it's nice to kind of have that, and it pops generally down there. So as I was saying, I'm going to be publishing Plan With Me's and Get Ready With Me's and maybe some Q&As just depending on how interest grows. I watch a ton of Plan With Me's and I thought it would be fun. I don't see a lot of shops using printables, or a lot of channels using printables, which I use. The majority of my stickers are printable. I have a silhouette, portrait, and a printer that doesn't like me. This deco is adorable. Those palm trees are just so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not really sure how it's going to be received. I know a few of my friends are excited about it, and that's really all that matters. I'll probably add some nerdy things on this channel too, like Play With Me's and or Let's Plays. They're called Let's Plays. Play With Me's is a little bit vulgar. I also will probably cuss in my videos because that's just who I am as a person. And yeah, so if that all sounds good to you and you enjoyed this plan with me, please subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I usually am pretty good about posting pictures of my planner on Instagram and pictures of my life, some pictures of my cat when he's cooperative. So yeah, I'm just going to finish up the deco here. It was all really big, so it was kind of hard to get a lot up there with the date covers. But I love the date covers so much that I can't live without them. Yeah, that's really it. This is the week. Kind of sad that I didn't get to use the double box, but or the tall box, but next I'm going to cut off the tops of the deco because it gives that cool little appearance of it just blending in. Yeah, so like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Maybe one day I'll actually use the scissors that I got for this instead of the kitchen shears. The ones that I got for it are a little bit smaller and a little bit easier to use. Maybe I won't cut the page instead of the stickers, or not even cut the stickers at all, as I'm doing right here. This is hilarious. Okay. All right, there we go. Stickers are cut. Everything is down. This is the week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.